is up? My name is Bryan and we're back in VR here, the virtual reality based arcade in Liverpool. And we're back in the green room. It's the 27th of October, it's nearly Halloween, and we have got kind of a spooky episode for you. I'm sure you've been waiting for this one because we've been sharing quite a lot, teasing the bits of videos through the week. So guys, how I wanted to start this week's episode off is just by saying a great thank you to everyone who continues to watch our videos and comes on social media and gives us a like, a comment, a share. You share our stories with friends and family, and they want to see what we're up to and they come along. And yeah guys, just a massive thank you. Definitely from our end, we keep pushing the boundaries of how we want to improve the arcade. And that being said, we have got 2 improvements which I'm sure you've seen online. If you follow us on Facebook or Twitter or even Instagram, you'll know that there's 2. The first one is ZomDay, which is a new zombie game. We have Brookhaven Experiment, which you guys I'm sure you've seen or you've played if you've been to the arcade, and that is a single player experience, and you obviously defend yourselves from the horde of zombies. So this one is, at the moment, is a 2-player co-op zombie game where you defend yourselves from zombies, but you've got your friend who can help in another booth. Hopefully very soon. The guys in 2 Games who make ZomDay have told us personally that they're going to be updating the game, which will make it a 4-player co-op, which guys, imagine bringing your friends around, bring your family down if they like a bit of zombie shooting game, and then they all book for 4 booths, and then you can all help each other in the booths, shout at your mum, hey mum, get back, you need to help us here. That would be pretty cool guys, so that should be coming soon. But you can play ZomDay right now in the arcade and play book for 2 players. The other, I think I only teased it once. I personally put that on last week, and it was to say that we are looking into the racing chair. A lot of you guys come in and ask about the racing chair. We're doing something with it. Hopefully very soon you'll be able to book for the racing chair and you'll be able to do some car racing. We're going to have some triple monitors set up so you can see out the side windows, and hopefully hook up some VR at some point as well and do some racing tournaments maybe. So definitely look out for that. We'll be making a trailer, and there's a trailer for ZomDay, and hopefully there's a trailer for ZomDay. So I'm going to show you some of the footage right now of the zombie game. So just take a look at that guys. So last Sunday, the 22nd of October, I believe, I flew off from Liverpool John Lennon Airport to the Czech Republic, and I went to Prague. I had a great time, and while I was there, I thought, do you know what guys, I'm committed to VR. I'm going to go and check out a place called Thrill Park. So I did. I went along to Thrill Park, which is a combination. It's escape rooms, it's live horror escape rooms. So you guys know of Farmageddon and Breakout, and not Shiverpool. Shiverpool do tours and they're great. Definitely check those out. But basically, you'll go in and you'll see guys dressed up as like Freddy and Jason. And most places do their own original stuff as well. So they'll chase after you with like prop chainsaws and scare you to death basically until you find your way out. And those guys do something similar, but the owner, absolutely amazing guy, he showed me around. He showed me up to the top where they use leap motion controllers with their Oculus development kits, and that was absolutely amazing. We actually have leap motion here, and it might be a 3rd thing that we're looking to do, but definitely keep an eye out for that guys. You'll definitely want to come and try leap motion if you haven't tried it already. and definitely if you haven't tried virtual reality already, you need to come down anyway. So yeah, the guy showed me their custom studio actually do games in there, and he showed me a couple of games that use the Leap Motion controller, and it tracks your hands and fingers. So there was one game where I had to jump on one of those old train track, not train tracks, like train carriages. There are some carriages, you know, you had to pump like an oil pump type of thing, and you had to go like that, and the owner actually was on the other side, so it was a multiplayer game. It was absolutely amazing. So he was pumping one side and I was pumping the other, and that made us go down the tracks. But as you go down the tracks, there's loads of jump scares, terrified me. He then says, "Oh, Bryan, are you scared of spiders?" And I went, I'm not keen on them. And he said, "Right, don't look down at your hands then." And guys, obviously, what am I gonna do? Look down at your hands? And I'm sitting there going, "Oh my God, there's spiders," and they're not just spiders where like they look sort of 2D, or they look really poorly made computer graphics. They look like real tarantulas on my hand, and because I had no control in my hand like we use here, I was thinking they were my actual hands, and I was looking at them and it was disgusting. And the next minute I thought it was Ronald Weasley off Harry Potter. I turned around and there's massive spiders crawling, and I had to sort of power up these chargers and then open my fingers to power the ball, the charge, like, I don't know, like spells like Harry Potter. It was like I was in Harry Potter on a train and going along and helping the owner to defeat these spiders. Absolutely amazing, guys. So the next part was to go and see an experience called Death Wish, which as I was told that as I was going down the stairs, that the customers would need to sign an agreement, disclosure and a waiver. I didn't sign one, not too sure why, but anyway, guys, if you're into Halloween and scary things and all this, and obviously at this time of year, places go absolutely nuts for this type of thing. And if I could recommend people just to go over to Prague, book a Ryanair flight now and get over and go and see it, oh my God. So I'm taken down the stairs. Have I got an heart condition? No. Do you mind being, physically touched? And no, I don't. So I know that I'm gonna get the sensation. I'm gonna be scared, basically. I could tell. I was taken through these pitch black curtains, and the lighting was minimal. It really set the tone. I was then taken into a room that can only be described as, there was bodies hanging with chains wrapped in bin bags, and there was 5 or 6, maybe 7 wheelchairs, like a hospital asylum, in the middle of the room. Now, I was told that this is obviously a group activity. A group of up to 5 or 6 people would come in and sit in these wheelchairs, and I'm then showed a projection, and the actual presentation, guys, was absolutely incredible. I was shown different clues and different video sequences, and basically the person who didn't make it, from what I am gathering, their friends actually chose the loser's death. I'm sorry if that's not the case, but basically your friends then chose out of maybe 4 or 5 different choices of deaths. Your friends would do it. So basically, if it's the friend who doesn't like clowns, which I don't mind them, but I know many people do not. If this particular friend did not like clowns, they could have basically done what I did. So then the person then gets taken out by the murderer, who is a massive guy in a white mask, no features, just a white mask, not a hockey mask, just a white mask, mouth opening, eye opening. He then comes into the room and takes your wheelchair and takes you through this curtain, blacked out curtain, not green, and you're going through backwards like this, and you're going through and you go through, and this is what the guy does to me. He's telling me that obviously the actor with the murder, he would then take me through. And next minute, I'm in this blacked out room, a couple of neon lights to show the way. I'm wheeled in. There's a bed, one single light hanging down off a chain. Absolutely terrified. Haven't got a clue what's going on, because honestly, they did not tell me what was about to happen. They were telling me things that they would show customers, but nothing prepared me for what was going to happen next. They said, okay, Bryan, get onto the bed. I saw a HTC Vive lying on the bed. Nothing else, just a white duvet. Not even a duvet, just a white sheet, a white pillow. Lie on the bed, Bryan. Okay, I'm going to put these handcuffs on you. I was like, right, okay, I am in a foreign land. I've never met these gentlemen before. Can't say, obviously, I didn't know the guys, I didn't trust them. And I think that was, well, it was the part of the experience. I didn't know them. They chained me up to a bed. They chained me in handcuffs onto a bed. I had absolutely no way of getting out. The headset goes on me. The headphones come down. The game is already on. And as the headset comes down, I'm basically back inside the room. And then a clown pops his head right over, and I'm lying down at this moment in time. And the clown just goes bang. Okay, I can deal with that, that's fine. He starts circling me. Next minute, his hands come down my chest, along my leg, and I feel that happening. I feel that in real time. I felt the clown's fingers across my body. And then he powers up a chainsaw. I'm like, okay, he likes chainsaws. Might be making a mistake. No, he starts ripping into my legs. And as he rips into my legs, I feel a sensation of vibration and a blade on my leg shaking away. Same for the other leg, my arms, and then finally right through my chest. And then it goes white. Next minute, it's raining, I'm in a grave, I'm in a coffin, and then the bed starts shaking. In real time, it's shaking, and I'm lowered into the ground, into my grave. So yeah, guys, that was Death Wish, and they said to me afterwards, "Do you want to see the other deaths as well?" I was like, "No, okay, no, that's fine. I get the picture." I was amazed, guys, and then they took me into a room, which was a room from, it was one of the rooms from the story that they showed me on the projector. It was like, guys, they had made what they'd put on there in the game. Obviously, it was the same room that they filmed in, but just to go in and see it in real life, I was like, oh my God, this is just the work they have done to create this believable experience. I was amazed. I was terrified. I didn't know how to even put it into words. I really would actually go and try it again now that I think about it. I would go and try the different experiences. But yeah, guys, Thrill Park, if you're in Prague, go and check those guys out. So yeah, that was Thrill Park in Prague, and I'm so glad I got to check that out because it's a completely different experience than what we're offering at VR here. Those guys offer some great multiplayer games with Leaf Motion, and also obviously Death Wish is partly multiplayer as well to a point. It's a great co-op experience. For us in here, we love to make sure that all 4 players can play games together, or if you're a group of 2, you can do that. Even a group of 3 as well, you can do that. So, you know, this is the great thing. VR arcades don't have to be similar. They can be different experiences. And what we plan to do is keep on expanding what we can offer for the customers, so you're not just coming in and playing the same games. We're adding games, we're looking at new games, we're testing new games behind the scenes, we're making sure that you guys can come again and again. Even if you've been once, you can come again and try something new, and even new hardware as well. We're experimenting with new bits of gadgets and stuff like that you guys can try out. So yeah guys, it's been an interesting vlog episode this week to film. Actually, it's been very interesting and scary, and definitely one that I enjoyed making for the arcade. And we can't say I wanted this to be a weekly thing for every Friday. Unfortunately, we are busy that we can only film in certain points of the week, and we need to make sure that we're always delivering something that's new and fresh so you guys can see different parts. That being said, if you do come to the arcade and you want to be in a vlog, let me know, let us know. We'll film, we'll do what we can, and we'll put you inside the vlog. It could be next Friday, let me see what happens. We'll see if we are good to go for a Friday vlog next week. And guys, if you can keep on subscribing and sharing and booking to come to the arcade, you know, we've got some great things coming up. As I say, the racing simulator, ZomDay, which is available to book now. A couple of customers have already tried it out and really enjoyed it. And then yeah, so guys, I mean, there's a couple of other things that I want to share, but I can't do yet, unfortunately. Also as well, it's Halloween Tuesday. Book for Tuesday night and come and play some Brookhaven Experiment and ZomDay. Brookhaven is a little more scary because it's set in the darkness and you've got a torch, and we'll be adding a bit of sort of I don't know, live action in there for you. Nothing as far out as Thrill Park are doing, but we're definitely gonna make Brookhaven Experiment a bit more interactive for you guys if you book on Tuesday. So definitely come book on Tuesday for Halloween and shoot some zombies instead of just being chased after by zombies. Come and shoot them and defend yourself in virtual reality. And I'll be back very, very soon, and we'll be hopefully ready to show you some more new stuff. See you later, guys.